We were sitting in the conference room for my termination hearing when the district investigator asked my supervisor, "Can you show us the time card fraud you documented?" Mr. Okafor's hand stopped halfway to his coffee. For 18 months, Dwyer had told anyone who'd listen that I was the weak link on the floor, that I clocked in late, that I left early, that other techs had to cover for me. He'd written me up 6 times. He'd recommended I be performance managed out. He'd told the plant manager I was a liability who'd get someone hurt. And 3 weeks ago, he'd filed a formal report claiming I'd falsified my hours, clocked in on days I never showed. In reality, I was the guy who came in 20 minutes early to preheat the line. I kept my head down, ran my station, went home. Every quarter, my numbers were among the highest on the floor. Didn't matter. Dwyer had 14 years, a spotless file, and a reputation as the shift lead who ran the tightest crew in the building. I was a 9 months in maintenance tech with a folder full of his write-ups and no way to prove any of it was invented. Now we sat in the conference room. Dwyer in the middle chair, me in the corner, my union rep beside me, 2 people from HR and a district investigator named Ms. Fuentes across the table. "Walk me through the time card fraud," Fuentes said. Dwyer glanced at HR. "He clocked in on days he wasn't here. I saw the discrepancies." "Which days?" "I'd have to check. Several." Fuentes slid a printout across the table. "This is his badge scan log. Every door, every scan, time-stamped. It matches his time card exactly. Every day for 9 months. Dwyer said the system glitched sometimes. For one employee, consistently. In his favor." She made a note. "Let's go back further. March 4th. You wrote that he abandoned his station and created a safety hazard. Who covered for him?" "Couple of the guys. Names? I don't remember offhand. We interviewed the entire shift. Nobody recalls covering for him. 2 of them said he covered for them." Dwyer's jaw tightened. "They stick together down there. All 11 of them." He didn't answer. Fuentes turned a page. "April 19th. You reported he threatened you. What did he say?" "He said I'd regret writing him up." "Any witnesses?" "It was after shift. Just us in the break room." "Convenient," my rep said quietly. Dwyer shot me a look. "Fast. Ugly." "May 2nd, Fuentes continued. You wrote he intimidated another tech." "Which tech?" "New kid. Front of the line." "His name?" Dwyer blinked. "I can't recall exactly what. Did your man touch anyone?" "No, but the way he stood." "What shift was this on?" "2nd, maybe 3rd. I only work 1st shift," I said. The room went quiet. Dwyer's mouth opened and nothing came out. Fuentes flipped to another sheet. "June 11th. You claimed someone keyed your truck in the lot and that it was him. Did you see it happen?" "No, but I know." "Police report?" "No." "Report it to security that day?" I filed the complaint. His arms were crossed now, shoulders up by his ears. "That should be enough." Fuentes closed the folder. "There's one more thing." She set a small recorder on the table. 3 techs came forward last week. They'd started recording your shift meetings. Every bit of color left Dwyer's face. She pressed play. His own voice filled the room. "You're only here because they needed to hit a quota. Don't kid yourself." Dwyer's hand went flat on the table. Another clip. "Must be nice coasting on a name. Your uncle couldn't hack it here either. We all remember him." My rep went still. "My uncle. I hadn't told him. I'd never told anyone at the plant." Another. "Same last name, same attitude, same slow hands. He thought he was too good for the line too. Look how that turned out for him." Fuentes stopped it. Dwyer was breathing shallow now. "Your uncle worked here," Fuentes said, not a question. 7 years ago, my rep said, reading from his own notes because I'd finally told him that morning in the parking lot. "Dwyer wrote him up until he got laid off. He never got hired back anywhere in the region. Dwyer made sure of it." I looked at Dwyer. He was staring at the floor. "You've had it out for me since my first week," I said, "because of him, for something that had nothing to do with me." Fuentes turned to Dwyer. "Is that accurate?" His lips moved. "His uncle was a problem. This one's cut from the same cloth." Barely a whisper. "So you remember his uncle clearly," she said, "but you can't name one witness to a single thing you've reported about him." Dwyer stood up too fast. His chair screeched back. "This is a setup. He planned this whole thing." His voice cracked on the last word. The plant manager closed his folder. "You're on administrative leave, pending investigation. Badge, please." Dwyer looked around the table, face to face, searching for one person still on his side. There wasn't one.